All right, what's going on, everybody? Ghost Dog Gaming here, and I am here playing.
Checkmark live online under the game Border Police
Hold on, it's a
Contraband
pretty long.
Simulator
Border Patrol
2024.
Contraband
Get
Simulator
started.
2024. Now, this game is uh, it's a pretty it sounds easy, but if you're trying to go for the platinum, like I am, it's a little bit difficult because the tutorial is pretty garbage. Doesn't really do much explaining as to how you're supposed to be doing things. So basically, you start off. You're basically a border patrol person at a checkpoint, um, and then that's kind of it. It just kind of gives you like a, hey, hit this button, go here, go there, do this, do that. This is how you do things. Now you get points for the number of cars you check, the number of cars you check correctly, and the amount of contraband you find. That all goes towards a total monetary value that you have every day. You get penalized if you don't do the verification correctly, or if you don't arrest the person, or you let them go and they still have like contraband in their car and that sort of thing. I went online to try and find a way to get the verifications right and that sort of thing. And I saw a lot of videos on people saying that this game is just garbage, don't buy it, it's the worst game ever. Listen, I've played some pretty bad games. This is not the worst game that's out there. Now, for $11, Mm, I wouldn't get it unless you're an absolute trophy person and you really want to get a platinum trophy. This is a very easy game to get a platinum trophy in. I don't have the platinum yet, but I can tell you right now, looking at the trophy list, it's easy. It's slightly time consuming, but you basically have to play this game for 30 in-game days, and that's a gold trophy, I think, or a trophy, I think. But the main purpose of this video is I want to kind of show everyone how to get correct verifications, what to look for, where to find the contraband, where they're usually hiding, and what to do. Because there's no video out there on YouTube that I saw uh, showing that sort of thing. So this is more of a how to play Border Patrol Contraband Simulator 2024. So let's get right into it. I'm going to hit continue, and then I'm going to kind of walk through and show you what you're looking for and what to do. Now, I may still mess up. I've been doing a lot of this through trial and error, but I can say that after doing a lot of my trial and error, I've had pretty much from day 7 up at the top left corner to day 10, I've had a perfect streak. I haven't gotten a single car wrong and that sort of thing. So you start off here, and what you're going to do is you're going to go over to this little yellow post. It's got a switch on it, and that's actually going to open the gate and allow the car to come in and be inspected. So we'll hit X. Now you've got a few tools here that you can use. You've got your tablet, which is the square button. Again, I'm playing on PS5, so if this is in another game or another system, you'll have to just look at your controls and figure out which button is for which. But you have your ultraviolet light, you have your knife. Knife is for cutting open tires and seats for the contraband, but we'll get there. First and foremost, once you get the car in, you're going to hit X on the driver, and he's going to provide you with a passport. One of the most important things that people mess up on that I have found online is that you go up, hit X, he gives you the passport, and you hit X again. Well, you don't have to hit X. You just basically wait a second and the game's going to prompt you to this tablet screen. Now, on this tablet screen, you have some information. You've got the person's name, you've got the expiration date for the passport and the permission, and you've got the document number. What you're looking for is you're looking to make sure that the name matches, the expiration date is within the date at the top of your tablet, that 11 January 2015, and then the document number matches up. If it matches correctly, the first and last name with the permission name, you're going to hit X and it'll highlight green. Now in this case, it doesn't match because the last name is incorrect. So what we'll do is we're going to hit circle to show that yes, the Brustkern last name is incorrect. The expiration date on both the permission and the passport are past or in the future of the 11th of January 2015. So we're going to hit green for accept, that's going to be correct there. The document numbers are incorrect. Obviously, those don't match. So you're going to hit circle to reject. Now, normally at this point, you can hit either X or circle to allow this driver to either go into the country or to turn around and come back. However, you don't want to do that because there's some other things that you got to do first. And this is kind of the steps of what I do. So I'm going to put the tablet down, hitting the square button, and I'm going to have him step out by pressing X on his door. He's going to get out. Not a big deal. I always like to have my ultraviolet light on because that's going to signify if I find any contraband. And what you want to do is you want to check the tires. Go all the way around. Check the tires. There's obviously no symbols here. Okay? Then you want to check the seats. Seats don't have any symbols. Check the engine compartment. All the engine compartments are going to be different, but you could see the contraband will usually hang out here, or I haven't really seen it over on this side, but it's usually on the left side somewhere, and it's a white, looks like a cocaine brick, honestly. It's a white cocaine brick with red stripes on it. You also want to open the trunk, and you want to take their luggage. Now, when you take their luggage, you're not stealing it, you're just moving it over here to these tables. And when you do that, you hit X on them, open them up. Obviously, you see that there's nothing in here, so you're good there. You don't have to hit X to bring it back into the trunk. Now, we have a choice. He doesn't have any contraband on him, so we can go back to our tablet. If there's anything wrong on the passport or permission, if there's any red, you're going to deny that person, from my understanding. So we're going to hit circle, and we should be in the top left corner, get a green check mark. There we go. Verification successful. Now, you have to make sure that you hit X to send them on their way. Otherwise, this will not allow you to press X to let the next car in. One thing I should say, if at any point you find contraband in the car, in the luggage, in the engine compartment, you are going to arrest the person, 100%. There's no taking the contraband and then telling them to have a nice day and they go about their business. If you find contraband in the vehicle or at all, you're gonna arrest them. Okay, so we have our next car here. Obviously the names don't match up. That's incorrect. The expiration date and the document number match, so we're good there. We're gonna have him get out of the car. There's no red things that I see. We'll check the engine compartment. Hopefully we'll get a car that has some sort of contraband in it so you guys can see what you're looking for. And again, maybe we'll find some in the luggage. There's multiple luggages for this guy. Alright, so there's your contraband. Once you open it, right, you don't have to hit X. It will automatically take it. I usually like to hit X just in case. However, there is contraband, so now we're going to arrest this guy. In order to arrest him, you basically go up to him, you hit X. It'll ask you if you want to arrest this person. Boom, you hit yes, and there's your successful verification. And that's basically it. You don't have to do anything else. I usually, my strategy or my tactic or technique, sorry, that I do is I always have my UV light on because it kind of lets me know if oops, I messed up on that one. So that's going to be a failed verification. But we can still try and find some stuff here. Hopefully we can find some contraband. If not, then we're gonna have to just get penalized for this one here. Check this bag, and then this bag. Yep. All right. So either way, we're not going to let him in because the stuff is incorrect. So we're going to reject. And we still got a verification successful. Well, I guess I was. Oops. Don't hit X here. And then the normal day is from 8 to 6. So that time at the top, basically you could do as many cars as you can. I have gotten to about 13 cars. And I'm going to hopefully try and find a day or find something. All right. So his name matches, that matches, that matches. Okay. So naturally, that tablet right there shows that everything is green. So you would think that, okay, he's good to go. However, always still check the vehicle. If you don't check the vehicle, you could run the risk of him trying to sneak something past you, and then you'll get a failed verification and you'll get penalized for it. So we always double check everything. All right, looks like he's all set. So boom, sir, you're good to go. give him the X and let him be on his way. Then we'll get the next one. Alright, here's the next one. Again, I'm just doing a day here to try and hopefully show if we can see something with contraband so you can kind of see what it looks like. The other reason I want to get, I always like to have this light on is because it highlights these wheels as they're going by, so I don't worry about, having to check the wheels again. Okay, there's nothing there, there's nothing there. So far, a lot of these people are fairly clean, except for the one person. Yep, he's good to go. There we go. And he's on his way. Now, the number of contraband that you get is random. You may get a day where you arrest a lot of people because every car that comes across has contraband. And then you can have instances like this where, we've only arrested one person. All right, Marco is good, date is good, address is good. All right, I got half out. Okay, so if you see that scorpion over there, that's an indication that there's contraband. You can only see that scorpion if you have your light, okay? And you'll see it right now. It goes away. So make sure you always have that light on. If you see something like that, you hit the knife, and then you hit R2, and you slice it. You keep slicing until the bricks of contraband come out, and then they disappear. That'll let you know that you're completely done with that section. Now, because we did find contraband, we're going to go ahead and still search the suitcases because they might still have contraband. And then lastly, because we found contraband, we're going to arrest the individual. Alright, let's see if we can get one more car in here before 6. Or 1800. That's a whole building over there you can explore. There's nothing in there that you absolutely need to look for. Alright, so this guy's got contraband already. So incorrect name, correct, hop out. He's going to shut the door and you just reopen it. Keep hitting all those buttons. I will say I haven't found contraband in the back seat yet. Again, I've only been playing this for the day 10 that says up there. And we're going to go ahead and stop, obviously, because we're about to get to 1800. And even if we pulled this car in, it won't do anything for us. All right, so at the end of the day, this is what it tells you. Okay, it tells you how many cars you passed inspection. That means passes through your inspection station. And then below that, you have the number of cars you inspected correctly, the number of cars you inspected incorrectly, and then the amount of contraband you find and the amount of contraband you let go. All of this obviously adds up to money, and then that money gets added to your savings. I don't know what you can use the savings for. I haven't really explored that yet. I'm not sure if it's anything, but I will say that there are trophies associated with having savings money at a certain amount, inspecting cars correctly, finding accurate inspections on like the passport and the inspection sheet that you have on the tablet. And then there's trophies for finding contraband, pieces of contraband, arresting a certain number of people, and then finding incorrect dates and things on their passports. So that is basically how you go about your day. Again, it's a very confusing game to play at first if you're not really sure what you're doing. Reading the tutorial kind of gives a little bit of a hint as far as what to do to be correct. And then other than that, make sure rule number 1, if you find contraband, you're always going to arrest the person. Don't let them go across or reject them after. Always arrest the driver when you find contraband. Always keep the UV light on, and then last but not least, if you bought the game, try and enjoy the game as best you can. I know it's not the best looking game, but for trophies, it's a pretty decent, pretty easy one to get. So I hope this helps. I hope everybody who's watched it this far understands at least how to correctly verify drivers, how to find contraband, where to find contraband, and then obviously what to do once you find it, arrest the individual, or if you don't find any contraband, you either let them go through the border or you reject them. So, hope everybody had a good time understanding this. Hopefully, it was easy to understand. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments, and I will take a look at it and see if I can uh, help you out. Also, if you guys are playing this game and know something that I didn't explain in this video, feel free to put that in the comments as well. That's greatly appreciated. Hopefully, I will see you guys on the next one and have a good day.